Welcome back to the channel. Had some new poly bags get revealed earlier today. Some of these honestly are pretty good poly bags, especially the Dreams and the Space City one. There's some other few that, to throw in here. Of course, some of the other whatever ones, some, of course you're gonna have the Technic one. But I'm not gonna talk about it basically till after this. So basically this is the only time I'm going to talk about this. But the botanical poly bag, I don't know if this is the first poly bag under the botanical line. I know we've had other flower poly bags, but this might be the first one under the line. Also, the pieces in it will be great for Bionicle mocks, so might have to pick one or two of those up. But let's get into the few here that, well, are the most interesting, to say at least. Starting off, here is the Space Science Mech. So we have the green astronaut guy, whatever they are calling these, whether they're astronauts or some sort of space unit, I don't know, but I'm loving these new space sets. So definitely gonna at least pick one of these up, probably two, keep one sealed, but nice to get the green figure in a cheaper set. We have the mech, which has some nice pieces, the mixel joints, the bars there on the arms, but honestly, the build isn't horrible. I mean, it could definitely be better, but thinking about some of the smaller mechs we've got in the past years and like polybags and stuff, I somewhat like this one. Then what I consider the most interesting one, Cooper's Flying Controller mini build. So, new version of Cooper for Dreams looks very different compared to the second wave of Dreams we got with him in it. The controller looks pretty decent. It does have the handle there. I guess flying controller. Okay, does something with it. Flies it. I don't know. But it has new blast effects coming out the back there. They look very unique. I'm not exactly sure where you could use this for or what other lines, but you 100% could. Then we have our first look at maybe the villains of the wave. I mean, it is just a, kind of robot spider thing there, but the way the package looks looks bad, so not necessarily sure how they're going to get into the tech part of the season, but still, nice little build there. And looking at another city one, we got the police water scooter. This looks kind of like the build from, I don't know, it was a few years back, but I very much enjoyed that build. It was a little bigger. I think it was actually a $10 set, and I mean, this was probably early 2010s when they did the Coast Guard stuff, so looks just kind of like a shrunken down version of that. I'm definitely digging this one. Again, we'll pick one or two of these up. I mean, there's not a ton happening here, but definitely a sucker for these small boat builds. Then another one for Sonic. I think this is the second Sonic poly bag, if I'm right. There was an orange monkey, but this one was not going to talk about, but it's got an interesting new piece there. Well, I think it's new at least. It might not be. Don't have very many of the Sonic sets. The chicken? Whatever it is there in the middle, but from what I heard, these are Eggman's armies, so I guess you can army build them. Not sure if that's true or not, but definitely doesn't look like a horrible build, but nothing, super amazing here. Too exciting for me, at least. And finally, the only new Ninjago poly bag revealed. I'm assuming there will be another one. They've been doing it the past year with Dragon's Rising. The kind of versus poly bags, one ninja, one villain army member, so I'm just assuming we will get another one of those. This one I was just going to pass over. It's just kind of a mini build. Nothing too exciting here. Combo Mech, just assumed it was the core one or whatever that wave of figures was called. And it very well might be because it had a very similar build. And I'm assuming, yeah, you'd have to tear them apart to make the big, kind of Transformer Power Ranger looking thing. But if this is supposed to be accurate to something, the 3 mini builds and looks like a Zane minifigure we have not seen, so this is pretty interesting. But there is a ton of new poly bags, definitely some very interesting ones here. Some I will definitely buy first day, some maybe wait for clearance. I'm expecting a bunch of these to be GWPs, so guess we'll wait and find out. But yeah, let me know what you're gonna pick up, what you're interested in. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.